pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Vols will boot it away to start the game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So LSU's offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got the pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven. And they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Tennessee's offense will take the field for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, Dave. And for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
Man, get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So here is the Tennessee offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. To the air on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The RPO, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Red pass, it's complete. There he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Vols want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Shields. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. Out of the gun, the inside kid. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Pulls and fires complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. From the gun, he'll try to throw. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Quick release on the RPO. Really good vision using the moves to get out to the 13.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another 1st down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st down and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Akbar. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They're happy enough to try try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The official says no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives into the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. It's complete on the right side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snagged out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down on the ground. It's Owen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drops. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Oh, he's got a chance. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Works the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Just keeps slinging it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Right down the boulevard. The lead is now back down to 9. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. They'll immediately call timeout. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
LSU 14, Tennessee 5.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll give it to him again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback, LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's going for the big play. He's got it on the left. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver year. This guy is really good.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 10 over Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
when I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner, trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
17-yard line. And that's a first down.
Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna sling it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Third down play from the gun. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
They'll send out the kicker here.
Good, right down the boulevard. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Gets the first himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Loss of 6. Brings up.
The give on the inside. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Zings it complete to the right. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Off the RPO, complete. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll give it to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Second down coming up.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in.
Grabs it inside the 10. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He'll do it himself. Touchdown LSU! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Tennessee 8.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here is the Tennessee offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Quick completion to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Shields. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Vols are on the move. Gonna look downfield again. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To the air on 1st down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now they'll run it to the right here. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Gets it out quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick handoff. Hard running there. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip and tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 11 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Using the quick game.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The Vols really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Owen. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Caught in the backfield. It's Shields. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Looking for a push on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Throws for the tight end. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Handoff to the lone back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.